My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube video. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I was trying to watch the Eagle-Giant game, and the Eagles are putting it to the Giants, so I figured I'd make some YouTube videos. It's fugly out there. Anyway, I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for actually 4 decades. I've been doing this for 50 years, and I'm an expert in all IRS resolution matters. I have a whole team of former IRS agents that can help you if you do have a problem. I've been on the major news stations a lot. You can look at my video and my team on my website at 777irs.com. If you need to get a hold of us, you can find me in the description section kind of below, and contact us if you have a situation. I do these videos simply for 3 reasons: to educate you, to inform you from an insider what you need to know, and for you to avoid people that's trying to scam you. And today this is one of those videos that I'm doing. As a former IRS agent, I worked as a revenue officer, and I was a revenue officer instructor. I actually taught the offer and compromise program. So I've worked a lot of offers, and I used to accept them, accepted, deny offers. So I know everything that I'm telling you about. I also have on my team Peter Salinger. Actually has worked over 2,000 offers, and we are really true experts in this area. Today, what I want to make you aware of is this. Don't let a salesman sell you an offer and compromise. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Most of the companies, I'm going to say 90% of the companies out there, if you're going to Google and you see the word ad up on top, by the way, in case you don't know, when you look up Google searches, generally in our space, the first 4 are all ads. It'll say ad. People are paying to have that space. Maybe they pay $30 a click or $20 a click. Every time you click on that, they're gonna cost that company $20, $25, whether you call them or not. The bottom 3, if they say ad, are the same. Why? The higher you are up in Google, the more you have to pay. Anyway, that's how this works. So generally what happens is when you call these large companies, they're not actually owned by tax people. They're owned by larger companies that add this type of business to their portfolio. So what happens, just so you know, they hire really, really good salesmen to make you think they know what they're doing. And this is one of the checks that you have to know. If you're calling a company, you need to ask them first question to the person who answers the phone and is going to start taking information. Are you an attorney? Are you an enrolled agent? Are you a CPA? Are you a former IRS agent? 90% of the time, they're going to say no. They're the salesmen who are setting you up for the kill and trying to collect as much money as you can. The salesman takes their pay, the company takes their pay, and then the person doing the work, actually, the professional, makes 5 to 7% of whatever, in fact, that you are willing to pay that company. So 90% of the time, you're speaking to a salesman when you call these big companies and actual middle line companies. So you can stop that right away by saying, let me ask you, what are you licensed to do? Who are you? How many offers have you worked? How many have you got approved? What's your history within the industry? And what do you expect? How much am I paying? Ask all those questions right at the beginning. As soon as you find out they're not an attorney, an enrolled agent, a CPA, former IRS agent, licensed to practice with IRS, hang up the phone. You're speaking to a salesman, and all they're going to do is try to get in your back pocket. What you have to do to the person, in fact, that is incoming, if you know they're the right person, you need to give them the IRS financial statement that the IRS, in fact, is going to use. If you're doing an offer, they're going to use the 433A OIC. We don't take a case, we don't take any money at our firm unless we look at your offer first to see if you qualify for the offer. Many people will tell you everything they can to get your money in the front door and later tell you, guess what? Darn it, IRS didn't accept your offer. I'm going to say if I get 20 calls, I may accept one offer, sometimes two offers out of 20 that I can actually say, hey, I can get your offer through. Do not get ripped off. This is a high ticket item. People make a lot of money in the offer space. Make sure you're speaking to someone like us or a true professional who have worked the offer and compromise and know what they're doing. Remember, find out who you're talking to, how many offers they've worked, what is their areas of expertise, and based on the offer you've sent them, how much would the offer be? I can tell you exactly what your offer is going to be if you call me because I've worked so many of them. So just don't get ripped off. If this was good information, give me a subscription. We do try to tell people the truth so they know what's going on. Subscriptions actually helps us with YouTube, so I'd appreciate, in fact, you doing that if you would. And if you have a comment, leave it in the comment. You like my hat, you don't like my hat, you want me to change something, I don't mind. I can take the criticism. I'm an old mother, so just tell me whatever you need to tell me. Thank you for listening. I appreciate the subscription.